let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. And so, a lot of you may have heard or are privy to an event that happened a little earlier in the day. And for those of you who are unaware, of what I'm talking about, allow me to turn your attention to the video. And away we go.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe. Coming to you live. There we go. Very good. Yeah, I'm about to, I'm actually getting ready to walk into the gym, and I'm just going to tell Devin we're going to get married. I'm not going to ask
This is funny as shit.
her. I'm just going to be like, hey, we're getting married. That's all there is to it. Hang on a second. What do you think, Chester? We good? All right. All right, so here goes. Go through the laundry room. Of course, Devin sucks at laundry. Hey. Hey. Hey, we're getting married. Yeah. You look overjoyed. Wave to the people. All right, that's it. All right, that's it.
That's funny. Do you hear her?
That's how you do it.
That's funny. Her trainer in the background was laughing.
That's how you do it. You just tell her. You just tell her it is what it is. Now, here's the deal. We're getting married, but we're not getting legally married. No way I would ever get legally married. We're gonna do the private marriage thing, and I will explain. I'll explain more on my live stream today at 3:30. Thanks for all the congratulations. You guys take care.
All right, and so, let me. There we go.
Playing around, but the reason why.
Whoa. And so, I guess, a lot of guys will invariably or inevitably ask the question, why? Why in the world are you marrying Devin? Well, the first thing I'm going to make very, very clear. Is that Devin and I are going to have the ceremony. We are not getting the state involved. We are not getting the government involved. We're not getting the state or the government involved. We are just simply going to have a ceremony. What's otherwise known as private marriage or off-schedule marriage, whatever the case may be. No paperwork is going to be signed or any of that stuff. Now, I know a lot of people will come at me with, listen, I know a lot of wannabe lawyers. Well, legally, she can still blah. Look, check this out. We live in a state, Devin and I, the state of New Jersey, that does not recognize common law marriage. Number one. Number two, the state that we will move to, Nevada, also does not recognize common law marriage. Now, some people will say, well, if they can prove there's a ceremony, they can prove a marriage. No. Nope. Now, keep in mind that, guys, look, nothing is 1,000% foolproof. Nothing is bulletproof, guys. All I can do as a man is do my very best to mitigate the risk as much as possible. That's all I can do. A lot of guys fantasize over the idea of a risk-free relationship. There is risk in every relationship, whether there is paperwork involved or not. My legal risk is not completely eliminated, at least. I mean, as far as I know, it's completely eliminated. But again, maybe there's a loophole somewhere, whatever the case may be. But if there is, listen, she's going to have to find a lawyer to really, really find one. That's the first thing. The second thing I will tell you is that I have a fund set aside for Devin should we decide to go our separate ways. If I decide to leave, I have a very nice sized nest egg for her. I'm going to let her keep the Range Rover. The Range Rover's in my name, but I will sell to her for $1. And she'll have a nice nest egg. She'll have a nice vehicle, completely paid for. She'll have the pink slip. And again, she's an SEO expert of almost 2 decades standing. So not too bad. And that's actually one of the secondary reasons I got her a set of fake tits. I got her a set of fake tits, number one, because I just wanted her to have fake tits. She looks better with fake tits. The second thing is listen, she's 46 years old, and should I decide to leave, I wanted to at least give her a fighter's chance to maybe find a guy of minimal value. Very, very tough to do at her age, but, being in good shape, having, nice firm fake boobs increases her odds, even if it's minuscule. The second thing I'm going to let you guys know is that this doesn't change anything. Our relationship will stay exactly the same. It'll be exactly the same. The only difference is that she will be my wife and I will be her husband. That's it. It's really just the label. Here's another thing. This wedding is not guaranteed to happen. Listen, man, there is a lot that can happen between now and the fall, which is when the wedding is going to be. There is a lot that can happen between now and the fall. She could fuck up. I could decide to leave. If things stay the way they are and neither one of us decides to go our separate ways, the wedding will absolutely, positively go off. Right? Now, Heads Up Fiction says, will she take your last name? Yes. She is going to go to the, what she's going to do is she is going to go to the Social Security Administration. She's going to get her name changed. That's just how this works. So we will both have the same last name to the world. We will appear to be married. Same last name, same residence. We're together. She's going to wear a wedding ring. I'm going to wear a wedding ring. The only difference is there's just not going to be any paperwork. There's not going to be any paperwork. Lorenzo Rock says, will we get to see it live? Probably. Which leads me to the next announcement. So, also coming to the wedding, we are inviting all of our Manosphere friends to the wedding. On the female side, the bridesmaids, as you guys can probably imagine, Tallulah, Pearl, Janelle. I always forget one. Tallulah, Pearl, Janelle, and the maid of honor. The maid of honor, she actually, right after I did that video, Allie called up Dev and said, hey, I would love to be your maid of honor. And Devin said, absolutely. So Devin's maid of honor is going to be Allie, Real Femme Sapien. Real Femme Sapien is going to be the maid of honor. My best man, and this was the news that I got on the air the other day that I was so excited about. My best man is going to be Myron Gaines. Myron Gaines has agreed to be my best man at our wedding. Like I said, the bridesmaids are going to be the red pill ladies of the house. Myron is going to be my best man. I have no idea who my groomsmen are going to be. Dude, I have so many. Oh my God. I don't even, Jesus. I mean, I got a lot of guys that could be my, could definitely be be a groomsman. I'm going to have to whittle the list down. I'm going to have to whittle the list down, but yeah. So yeah, we're going to, we're going to have the wedding dress and we're going to have the cake and all this other kind of stuff. We're going to have the cake and listen, we're going to do it up. We're going to do the dance and all that stuff. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, the reason I'm marrying Devin, she's earned it, guys. She's earned it. Clearly, she has earned it. We've been together for 7 years, gentlemen. 7 years. And she has never not done what I asked her to do. Everything I ask her to do, she does it without hesitation. Well, there are some things she would like to hesitate on, but she does it anyway. She trusts me implicitly. She represents me well in public. She's fit. She's feminine. She's friendly. We get along great. What else is there? I mean, obviously, she's paid her dues, right? I vetted her. I trained her. Even if she was faking it till she made it, guess what? This is who she is now. It's been 7 years. It's been 7 years. It's hard to fake anything for 7 years. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but at this point, listen, anything's possible, but at this point, it's far more likely than not that Devin will just all of a sudden. Now, is it possible that Devin goes feral for no reason at all? Absolutely. It's absolutely possible. Me marrying Devin does not guarantee anything. It doesn't guarantee anything. It doesn't guarantee that we're going to be together forever. Doesn't guarantee that our relationship is going to get, it doesn't guarantee that our relationship is, no. Nothing will change in our relationship except for the title. Nothing will change. Nothing will change except for the title, right? But Devin deserves it. Devin deserves it. She has, and obviously, first and foremost, she helps me with my business. She runs literally the entire back end of the Sharpe Reality Live podcast. Again, she's built 4 of my websites. She built, administrates the app. She does all that. Patreon, all that. Now, could I have gotten to this point without Devin? Absolutely. Of course. But it would be disingenuous of me to say that her being a part of this didn't make the journey a little more enjoyable and kind of sped things up. I could have gotten this point without her. It probably would have taken me a little longer and cost me a lot more. And of that, I am extremely, extremely grateful. And that's really, to be honest with you guys, that's really the reason why I have contingencies set aside if I should decide to leave. Devin has helped me with this business. She is an instrumental, important part of what I do. And if I decide to leave for whatever reason, again, as men, we are fair-minded, we are just. We're also bountiful. Devin's earned it, guys. She's earned it. And so at this point, she deserves the title of wife. She acts like a wife. She takes on the of a wife, and she has proven now for over 7 years that she can be a wife. And so at this point, it's only fair that I give her the title. She's earned it. Now, that doesn't mean, again, that she has earned it forever. That doesn't mean she has earned it forever. She could lose that title in the blink of an eye. You guys know that I say success is never owned, it is leased. And rent is due every single day. You don't own success. You don't own a woman, you don't own a man. You don't own a woman's commitment and affections, you don't own a man's commitment and affection. She has still got to earn it every day. And if she ever slips up, she's out the door. And she knows that. But at this point, she has done more than enough for more than long enough for me to give her the respect of being called a wife. She deserves it. She's earned it. And I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy to be able to give her the privilege of being Mrs. Sharpe.